Hello. For this one is Overlord. I've like four of the volumes in physical copy. The rest that I bought them digitally. Anyway, for this one, actually started making a script, and I made the script like 2 to 3 months ago. For like past 2 3 weeks, I've been stuck on the last 20 pages. So, you know, it's kind of recent, but I'm gonna read off the script because I've made one 3 months ago. Overlord is a story where the main character, Einzelgone, is transported into a mysterious world by an unknown method and has the stats, items, and minions he has acquired in the DMMO RPG called Yggdrasil. Why I was interested. I watched anime sometime during 2018 and have until 2 to 3 months ago, and then I saw a video about 2 to 3 months ago. This is about like 5 months ago now. I saw a video about Overlord in the I went down a rabbit hole of videos explaining things that were not explained in the or skipped in the anime, which made me read and listen to the audiobooks of the official. This is the official light novel, not the fucking web one. I tried reading the and I didn't made me want to. All right, because I don't know. There's just something about all of these fucking web ones, right? Where they use all the Nihongo whatever the fuck, right? They had Sama or I don't know these Japanese. I don't know what they call it, but it just makes me cringe. All right, so I'm like, man, I understand. I'm kind of like a I'm interested in Japanese culture and whatever, but fuck, that is too weird for me. Uh, where was I? Um, No, that's not true. I say I've only read until volume 14. That's not true. Um, before getting into anime versus light novel, before getting into the differences between the anime and the light novel, I want to say that there is also a manga and one novel. I don't have I don't know. Yeah, this is I've already explained this, so it's fine. We coolin'. We coolin'. Don't worry about it. The the main difference between the light novel and anime is detail. The anime decides to just skip over a lot of the exposition in the light novel, and this is like I don't know. If you've read a book, it's like the book just gives you random details, right? Maybe the character isn't actually thinking that or whatever, but they just throw in, oh, by the way, Heinz, or this is an example. I don't think this will ever happen, but they can explain like Heinz didn't notice, but this character was equal to a level 492 in the Yggdrasil game. This doesn't happen, right? They're always like, we don't know. Well, we don't know. They weren't in the game. Maybe they were relevantly level 70 or something, but that's just like something that's in the back of the character, back in the head of the character. I'm just that example I just pulled out of my ass. Uh, okay, I don't want to actually read this. Okay, so I'll just tell you, I love this, right? Never pictured myself as a guy who would read light novels. Being honest, I've kind of thought of them as extra homework for something you're meant to enjoy, but this has kind of fucking dragged me out of it. I bought this. I think the first and second volume of the Overlord light novel just because I liked the anime about 2 years ago. I was gonna read them, right? Because hey, I bought them. I paid money for it. Why the hell not? But then I read maybe like a chapter or two to just decide to stop. And then I was bored. And I was like, hey, why not? Then it just fucking took me away for some reason. And another reason. There's a guy who made a video about this, and he made a very good actually video about it. Yeah. Um, I'll get to the part where I'm actually like, no, the story. Now, before getting to the meat and potatoes of the story, I have to mention the 7 feet tall skeleton in the room. Overlord is an isekai, an overworld story, which is a genre mainly associated with generic and thoughtless power fantasies with shallow self-interest main characters who can do no wrong. Overlord subverts the genre, putting us in a multi-point view that makes us empathize with characters. What the fuck? How did I write this? It basically puts us in the shoes of other characters who are going against our main character, Angel Gon. That's not even his real name, but I won't get into that because I'm not lame. I'm not gonna ruin the flow of the video because I care what this is. Oh no, it's like it when sorry, still a bit sick. Um, when the story puts us into the shoes of these other characters, even with like recent stuff, right? They put us into these situations where we get to experience what the basically the fucking what's the name father are feeling about Angel Gon. Like some of them even describe him as a god of death and are amazed by how genius the fucking tactics he's doing is. At some certain points where even the main character gets like, wait a minute, what? Like, am I me? Or is there a bigger brain character inside of me who's making all of these genius moves? And that's funny. It's funny. And I don't know. Sometimes it does come off as too edgy, right? It's like there's like a funny page of it where the whole page is like splat, 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 splat. And if you're really into the timing of it, like I was when I was first reading it, it was like, oh shit, they're all, oh, they're all getting squashed. Oh no, oh, there's this whole. But then I went to when I was writing this, I wanted to reference it. And it was like, anywho, yeah. So I quite enjoyed it. Um, I might actually make a video for this one. For that one, I don't know, but for this one, I might. That's it. Bye bye.